Shalom Aleichem, peace be unto you, and once again, I am so glad to tell. Well, today we're going to look at a 2009 lawsuit known as SEC versus Maynard L. Jenkins, okay? SEC, which is an acronym for Securities Exchange Commission versus Maynard L. Jenkins, okay? It was a 2009 case in which Mr. Jenkins was sued by the SEC, the Security Exchange Commission, for alleging that his company committed fraud. Okay. Now, in this case, what I want to point out is the Supreme Court stated that a litigant has the right, even in an administrative hearing, to have a trial by jury. Okay, not only in a judicial setting. Okay, this is very, very important. Why? Because these criminals in the child support, they'll say stuff like, well, this is administrative, so you won't get a trial by jury. No. As a matter of fact, the 7th Amendment of the United States Constitution states clearly that in suits at common law where the controversy exceeds $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved. Very, very important. In other words, the Constitution didn't state whether it's administrative or judiciary. Once it's a controversy and it exceeds $20, at common law, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved. What is an administrative hearing? It's a separation of powers clause, okay? It's different from a judicial hearing, okay? And in the judicial hearing, that's where we find the courts, okay? Now, child support, as we know, is administrative, okay? And the court is saying, even in an administrative hearing, the trial by jury must be preserved. And they base this off the common law principle of the 7th Amendment. What is common law? Common law just means natural law, meaning if there's an injury, there should be a remedy. No injury, no remedy. Okay, that's common law. So it doesn't matter if it's administrative or judiciary. In child support, okay, anybody who is sued, and yes, child support is a suit. It's an alleged debt under the Title 4D. Alleged because they cannot prove the debt, okay? And so it has the capability of being considered a controversy because they're saying you owe a debt and you're saying prove the debt. I don't owe a debt. So it's a controversy. So even though it's an administrative hearing, you have the right of a trial by jury. Okay, check it out. SEC versus Jenkins in 2009. So if I were you and I'm going through child support, I will challenge them with to give me a trial by jury. And they cannot deny it because it's a constitutional protected right, and the court upheld it in SEC versus Jenkins that your guarantee, your right of a trial by jury shall be preserved. And remember, there are many case rulings that states once due process is violated, there is no jurisdiction. Okay? So until then, Shalom Aleichem, peace be unto you. And once again, I am so glad to tell.